Hello, Fire Tribe. Welcome to your weekly Oracle Insights. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of September, I'm offering a special called the Sear, which is a reading that brings together both Oracle and Tarot cards, and it kind of provides a tarot checkup in different areas and aspects of life. And I'll also still be doing, at least until the end of October, the opportunity to receive a channeled message from my spirit guides, and this is a service that is available through a $7 donation, and it's delivered to you in written format by email or Facebook Messenger. So if you'd like to know more details about those offers or any other of my tarot services, just email me. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do so by following the PayPal link, which is down below, and as well my Facebook and Instagram page. So fire signs, I do feel like, as a common energy, being the creator, some of you are going through something during this time, like giving birth but silently to something. I feel like some of you are doing things secretively or doing even things unconsciously, which means that some of you are about to be surprised with something. I feel that you are doing but not knowingly so. And I feel like for some of you this could have an amazing effect of you understanding, right, what lies beyond your known reality. Some of you could have quite development of your intuitive your intuitive abilities, your imaginative power, your psychic senses, but also the way in which you harmonize the connection between mind and heart. I feel like some of you are aligning yourselves, right? Spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically to be the best possible version you could be, either in a specific situation or in general in life. Some of you are really about excelling, right? Again, your known reality and the barriers of that same known reality. But some of you might be already breaking limitations and not realizing it for some reason. And I do feel like others of you are also changing. This is all about changing the motions and changing completely some of your perspectives of how things should be, how things are, the concepts you had of the past, in which your reality and everything included in that reality that might have been really narrowed down, or where you yourself could have like a narrow-minded sense of understanding of situations. I feel like there's expansion, or this expanding force defining some of your experiences in this period of time. Now, others of you, this is bringing some sense of feeling restless and really unsettled at the same time, because for those fire signs that are really anchored in how things are, in the definition that they have set in their life, the rules, the ways, the beliefs, for fire signs that are more, let's say, of a controlling nature, a fixated nature, this can be a tricky time, because you're being asked to change your perceptions or expand those. And when you're not doing so, or when you are resisting that same need that, let's say, your higher mind has for you to evolve and meet like the lower and the higher kind of halfway, what this could translate is that some of you are facing situations that are completely throwing you out of your understanding, because they are like shocking to you, or weird to you, or scary to you. Or I feel like some of you have a lot of what the fuck moments coming up. Like, when I say that, it's like a notion of surreal things, real surreal experiences happening, and you not knowing if those are real or not, like being in this very weird position within reality and, okay, objective reality and subjective reality. What is real? What is not? What is my mind creating? And what is this real experience that I'm having? And some of you are really as well about, questioning the depths of situations you are in. So this is no, let's say, regular time for some of you. And I feel like this full moon we're having in the beginning of the week in the sign of Aries is really affecting you fire signs in a way where you're called to again illuminate, expand beyond your known conscious understanding of what things are and what things are not. And for Sagittarius, I do feel like some of you just want to be by yourselves. You have this card which is called ordinary. When we live in a simple state of savoring joy, right? The simple states of joy, the simple gifts that nature has to offer, that life itself has to offer, when we don't take things for granted, even a small regular walk in the same park or road we always walk or drive by can be a wonderful experience. And I'm feeling like some of you Sagittarius in particular, you want to be by yourself, to center yourself. I feel like some of you are going through some type of questions, dealing with relationships or dealing with wanting or not wanting something in your life, and you're taking a lot of time to consider this. Like some of you are really in a way shutting yourselves down during this week to reflect and to just be by yourself with pleasure. I feel like some of you are finding pleasure in just being by yourselves and taking again long walks or driving, just without a defined destiny, or doing something in your daily life that is able to take you off in a certain way of the busyness of the mind, of the noise of the mind, and is able to make you access the real awareness that you need to have in your life in order to understand exactly if you want or not something in your life. Some of you might feel like things are a little bit in the dark again in terms of understanding of what you want. Some of you were full, I feel like some of you were full of certainties or filled with certainties, let's say, and you're something is making you question something, like there's this big question mark in your energy, and you're just needing time to consider what that is about. And I feel like others of you are also avoiding you're avoiding facing something or someone due to that same question. And I feel like some of you Sagittarius are avoiding the confrontation or the declaration or the debate, the open element that you need to have with the other side. You're avoiding this in a way that it's detrimental, not just to you but also to that other person. So I also feel like some of you need to be open with the current doubts you're facing. If the other person or entity understands that, that's their problem. If they respect that, is their problem. If they get upset with that, is that problem. But if you're not being truthful about how you're feeling, if you are in a way deceiving the other person to believe that something is all right when it's not, that's your problem, Sagittarius. And I feel like some of you are dealing with this. It's like, because you don't know, you don't want to say anything, but at the same time, you are not just putting yourself in the dark, you might as well be putting other people in the dark and leaving a complicated situation here in between you and this other energy. For Leos, you have the Suffering card. I don't know what's wrong with Leos this month of September, but I really didn't like the energy throughout the weeks as I read for this month. There's always this energy of suffering and pain that it seems to be a part of the experience some of you are going through. Please comment below and let me know if that's part of your experience, Leos. But I keep getting a sense that some of you are going through something that it's difficult or painful, and it's a long journey of healing as well. I feel like some of you are in a long journey of healing. This is not a new thing, but for some reason there might be this like intensified felt again experience of pain or suffering, either due to something happening in your life that it's triggering that response, or because you're in need as well to change some of your, you need to awaken to a different vision of your reality where what has been, it's no longer, which means that some of you are in a period of time where I feel you're asked to understand that in order to be free from the grief or the suffering or the pain or the stress, whatever this negative imprint is, you need to return to a state of joy. Aside of the fact that there might be reasons for you to be feeling pain, you cannot move from that, out of that pain, unless you choose to do so, which is by taking steps to return to a state of joy, or to a state where you are back, at peace with your own being, or at peace with how things are in your life. You are, I feel like some of you during this week, this might be as well happening. I feel like you are in need for some healing energy work like Reiki or any type of therapy that helps your emotional body, because this is where it seems suffering is lying. It's even if it's manifesting with physical symptoms or in other ways, I feel like the pain exists in a deep emotional place, and when it does so, there's little things that can really help you. If you want to be free from that, the only person that can help you in the situation is yourself, meaning that you need to be empowered by the process of healing, not disempowered. You need to own your healing as a part of life, as a part of your life, as a part of your story, because I also feel like some of you don't understand, like, why is this happening to you? How could this happen to you? It's like this sense of entitlement, right, in life, of you not deserving certain things, and that's true. You don't deserve to suffer. You don't deserve to experience pain this way. You don't deserve to be sad. But you need to own your happiness so that you don't leave that way. You understand what I mean? Is that you need to own situations. It's not by being a victim of whatever this is that you're going to be free from this. I feel like some of you are falling a little bit into a victim mentality, or a mentality that makes you believe that this is the only thing you are going to find, and no. Aside of that, I feel like there's a new, again, healing brings a new vision of what your life is to be, and is and could turn out to be as well. It's like, I feel like I'm saying that because I feel like you can have glimpses, actual visual glimpses of what your future looks like, and you are creating that future knowingly, again, or unknowingly. That's why it's so important for you to be centered and understand what you are creating for that future, what you are putting into that future vision and plan. Is it more of the same that you don't like, or you're putting plenty of what truly makes you happy, of what truly inspires in life, of what you truly want and long to experience? So I feel like some of you are as well in need to pay attention, because this is a time, again, as I said, for the 3 fire signs in which you are creating. So what you are creating is what you will be then again living. And so if you're not careful now, you might then, it's like it's like things you don't want to linger in time. I feel like some of you, it's like there's a new version of person, there's a new version of you, a new version of who you should be as a person, or who you're meant to be as a person happening. So this can be felt like the aspect of death, right? Where the old version of who you are as a man or as a woman dies, and a new one figures and a new one rises. But it's a scary process and painful to have that separation from the old into the new. And I feel like some of you could be going through this, like a real sense of, it's not even rebirth here I'm feeling, it's like a complete reshaping. For some of you, there's this complete energetic reshaping of who you are growing to be or to become ahead. For Aries, I feel like you have the Rebel card, which with the full moon in your energy can really turn out to be how you might be behaving or feeling or experiencing the energies. Is like, I feel like some of you are opposing a lot of what you're being told. You're opposing even like rejecting. I keep getting a sense that some of you Aries are rejecting a lot of things that before you would die to have in your life. Like, I feel like some of you are having a realization that you need to cut something out of your life, right? That is like a chain holding you back from the sense of becoming that authority in your life, being in power, being in control, you know, taking the lead, being fully who you're meant to be, and making that statement as well. And I feel like some of you that might have been dealing with people or situations that in a way try to make you, right, insecure about your power or insecure about your beliefs, insecure about your identity. You are like now confronting this situation in a different form. Before, you would kind of be molded by the expectation of someone else or someone else in general, people. Now I feel like you are opposing that. It's like you're saying enough of something that I really feel disgusts you. It's like for some of you, you are disgusted with something or the behavior of someone. You are angry or just making again a declaration, a statement, but for your own being to own your life in a way that you are more in control of how things happen. I feel like some of you had given up your control to a person or to something that you allow, right? You allow this situation to take the control out of you, and now you are reclaiming. Some of you are reclaiming your power back. Now, what I'm feeling here is that for some of you, this might not be an easy experience because there is like opposition. I feel like some of you have opponents or rivals, let's say a rival of some sort, so someone on the other side, right, ready to face the situation with you, but in opposing ways, opposing views, opposing beliefs. So there might be some sort of confrontation where used to be love, or where there used to be like a different flow in your, let's say, behavior, or in the way you used to take the situation. It's like you're very some of you Aries are also very judgmental, critical during this period of time. It's like you're not taking things lightly, you're not taking things, it could be that in a negative form, some of you are taking things too personally or judging too much situations and not allowing, right, to be in a way surprised with what that could be. It's like immediately tagging who that person is, what that situation is. I feel like some of you could benefit from being a little bit less inflexible. It could be that there's a lot of inflexibility and stubbornness as well associated with dynamics you are involved with. But aside of that, I feel like some of you will be free from something that was robbing you from your power And I feel like masculine energy is strongly with you, which means that some of you are dealing with strong masculine figures in your life, and others of you are embodying the masculine in you, which means the objective force in you, the doer, the supporter, the go-getter, the one that stands tall in the truth, the authority again, the responsibility, taking responsibility as well for your actions and for your life and for your happiness in a way where you're not just expecting that to happen to you, you are going to hunt for that and chase that. So it becomes, again, a reality that you created, a reality that you definitely designed right into your life. So I hope you have a great week ahead. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.